Hope you guys are doing amazing. Today we're taking a look at these two wireless headsets. They're primarily for gaming, so they're both wireless. So this is the Logitech G533.
And over here we have the Razer Nari Essentials.
So they both have similar specs. The 40mm drivers, both of them. Also, they both come with Wi-Fi dongles, so there's like no Bluetooth or anything like that. So we're gonna take a look at the range, also the audio quality, and which one is more comfortable, because in the end is whichever is more comfortable, that's the winner. So let's get right into it. Looking to see which one is more comfortable. So I've been using the Logitech G533 while he has been using the Razer Nari there. So one thing about the Logitech G533 is when you put them on, you have the option of rotating the cups here, and so you can keep it like this. While with that one, so go ahead and put it on. I think it kind of chokes you a little bit, like when you put it like that. So yeah, there's that missing option there. But the one thing is the
material is more comfortable. It's less compact and less solid. Where this one, I feel like it scratches you a bit on your ear.
Yeah, like when you wear it for a long time, I think this kind of like has that scratchy material a little bit. Even the new Logitech, the more expensive ones, they kind of went away from this material because I think there were many complaints about it, because it kind of like scratches you when you like wear it for a long time. But the good thing is I don't think it gets that warm when you wear it like for a long time, which is I think better when it compares to like the PU leather or any like the material that has. And let's see what else here. The microphone actually, so this one retracts back and then you can like extend it, while that one is a little bit different. Yeah, it kind of like just goes down and you have to like wrap it around the here. So I think I like that. This is a little bit better designed here because it kind of like goes up, and when you want to mute the microphone, you kind of just like put it up here and it's muted. When you want to use it, put it down and it's on. Well, with that one,
I think it's the same with here too, because it makes a clicking noise
when you do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But wearing long term, what do you think of those ones? You've been using those for a while now.
Yeah, I think they're good. Like here, when you wear it, you don't have to adjust it. It just adjusts to your head. So
actually, that's what I love about those ones, because for these ones, it's kind of like you have to adjust, and they're a little bit flimsy here. Like as you can see here, very easy. They go up and down. So one thing is that's actually very good because there's no adjustment needed. What about the top of your head? Does it like when you put it on, does it like hurt or anything like that? Does it bother you?
It's pretty good, but it's not that much. There's some padding, but
yeah, if it had a little bit more padding, I think it would have been better. So I think the next step would be let's plug them in and see how they sound like. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and plug this in, see how quickly it sets everything up. Currently I'm not gonna install the software or anything, so yeah, you kind of need it if you want to set up the 7.1 and all that, but if you go ahead and just plug this in, you don't really need a software to get this going, so that's what I'm gonna do now. There we go. So we have setting up, and let's see here. So I'm also gonna set the audio so it records from this as well, so we can get an idea how good the microphone sounds. So right now let's go ahead and play some music here and see how that sounds. So let's go ahead and hit play here. One thing you have to do is turn it on before you do anything, so let's just turn it on. So right now it's green. It connects pretty quickly. As soon as you turn it on, it's like maybe 2-3 seconds max, and it turns on right away. And now I can hear. So I'm gonna put the volume to the max just to see the sound leakage. So just tell me like, is it like too much?
Yeah, I can hear it pretty well.
So this is like if I put it close to the microphone here. So there's not much sound, and sometimes actually it's the software that can cause this, because there's the G Hub and then there's the Logitech gaming software. Usually I install the Logitech gaming software because it tends to be the volume is way higher. There is this problem with these Logitech headsets sometimes, even with the one I reviewed before as well. So you kind of need that Logitech gaming software to install that, then it will be louder. So there's a small issue for that part. So right now, let's go ahead and hit record here so we can see how the microphone sounds. So hitting record. Okay, so right now everything is coming from the Logitech G533. Hopefully it sounds good here. So if I go ahead and move it out, put it closer to my mouth here, so you have that option as well. And this is how it sounds like. You can hear it for yourself. And if I want to go ahead and mute, just put it up and it mutes it. So that's the good thing about these. The muting, you just put it up and it's all set up. So that's it about the Logitech G533 when it comes to the audio quality. The bass is good, and that's one thing I kind of look when I'm getting these headsets. There's a good bass coming off of it, and the highs and mids are okay as well. But other than that, nothing really wrong with it. So let's go ahead and plug those in and see the performance on those ones. So now we're gonna go ahead and plug the
Razer Nari Essential
and see how those sound like. So the process is pretty similar. So pretty much just plug it in and turn the headset on. Leave the mic off for now. We can test that out after. So let me just set everything up here so we can at least record the audio from that after. So Razer Nari Essentials. Here we go. So let's play some audio and see how loud it is and if it sounds good to you.
Can you hear it?
Yep. Okay, take it on. Does it sound good, or like is there like?
Pretty good.
Do you mind if I test it out?
Yeah.
So definitely way louder. You can probably hear. Let me just turn this off. Way more bass. So you've been using these for a while. So what, like the bass and highs and mids, like?
Yeah, it's good for games. Yeah, the bass, like when I'm playing, like let's say Battlefront, like it's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, and what about like the Virtual 7.1? I think so. Those ones have the option to turn it on in the software, and but I usually don't turn that on because it's just doesn't like the bass goes away. I usually just leave it normal to the loudness, but definitely these are louder compared to that. But the one thing that I said is that you need the Logitech the Logitech gaming software in order to make these a little bit louder. But definitely I feel these are much louder than those ones for now. Just testing out of right now. So let's see how the microphone sounds. So if you want to put those on, and I'll hit record here. So let's test out the microphone. So just let's see how that sounds like.
Testing.
What about in games, like when you play Battlefront? What does it sound like? Can you hear people around you or things like that?
Yeah, it's pretty good. You can hear, like if someone's shooting on the right, you can hear on the right, and like it's pretty.
What about like when someone's like you feel like someone is behind you, like the
Yeah,
Virtual 7.1 thing? Yeah.
pretty good.
So that's the microphone quality of those ones. Definitely here I can see a little bit of a spike. It's a little bit louder for those ones. So but you're gonna hear the results for yourself. I'm not gonna edit this or anything like that, so you can hear directly what came from here. So that's that. So when we're comparing the range between these two, so this has a 15 meter, while that one
Has 12 meters.
and battery life. So this has a 15-hour battery life.
And this has 16 hours.
Yeah, and obviously you're not gonna get to those numbers because the way they tested out how loud it is and all that stuff. So, but the battery life is good. I haven't had to charge this for a while now, and the battery, there's no problem with either of those. You haven't had any issues with the battery, right?
No.
Like, yeah. And so testing, let's see here. And also the good thing about these wireless headsets, they do work on like the Nintendo Switch. It does work.
And the Xbox One and PS4 and PC.
Yeah, which is good. So pretty much you can use on any platform. So that overall, so which one would I get? I've been using the G533 for a while now, and the like when I put them on, I have the option to leave them on like this, while those ones you kind of have to put them on or take them off. But the more comfortable, I kind of feel those are a little bit more comfortable because I had the chance of testing those out as well. Like the way the cushion is here, and it doesn't feel like it's heavy either here, which is good, while these ones feel a little bit heavier. But when it comes to the sound quality, like I said, you're gonna have to install the Logitech G software in order to get that volume up there. The volume is good, bass is good. Same thing with those ones. I feel like the bass is good and high mids are okay as well. And turning the volume. So this has actually one benefit. So whenever you're turning the volume, it's like you have the option here. Also, we have a little button here, the G button, which you can, for example, what I use that for, I have it audio cycle output. So if I want to use my actual speakers, I can just click here, it will do it automatically. And when I want to use my headphones, I'll just click it again, it will go back to my headphones. Well, that one doesn't have any button. I wish that one has like some kind of button to like switch the audio, or like you can leave the button for anything you want to, but unfortunately that one does not. But the more comfortable, I think those are the winners when it comes to that part of it. So both have little features, which one is missing, but overall, which one would you choose?
I think I would choose this one because this it feels a little more clunky, or this it's like a little more compact.
Yeah, because this one, it kind of like, if you go like this, it's a little bit, it feels, it's like moving all around. But I would still actually, I'm gonna still keep using these for now because they sound good, and the battery is good. Not much to complain about. So if you have a budget, looking if these are on sale and you're waiting for those, or those are on sale, either of these are good when it comes to the sound quality. But if you're looking a little bit more comfortable, I would definitely go for those, the Razer Essential Nari. So there's also a few different versions, right?
Yeah, there's three. You have the standard, the Essential, and the Pro.
Yeah.
The Essential is like cheaper. It doesn't have the lights. Basically all the same.
Also the 50mm drivers. So just the Nari, I think those have bigger drivers.
Yeah.
So these are both 40mm drivers in there, which sound good. So I think that wraps it up. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys are new here, please consider subscribing. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Also, and another also, leave a comment if you guys have any questions about these two headsets, and we'll be more than happy to answer it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.